I'm the digital producer for Entercom Miami. We have 4 radio stations right now. When I originally started, it was called Lincoln Financial Media, when I first started over a year ago. And we had 3 stations, and then on my 6th day on the job, we got taken over, and it was like, wow, welcome to corporate America, and everyone's all scared. And it was, we went from having 15 stations across the US to over 127. They just make quick decisions sometimes in broadcasting and radio. A lot of behind the scenes research, and then they do these quick splits, and then it's kind of just like, everyone on board, here's what we're doing. So being the digital person, I was the one that was, you know, at midnight that night switching out logos, creating new logos, trying to figure out what this new station was that became 104.3 The Shark, South Florida's new alternative, and then working with creating all the branding for that. I was excited because it was my music and it was a 4th station and something that I could really build from the ground up. So I got to design their website, I got to build their whole branding and logo and color scheme and everything really from the ground up. And I got to create billboards, I got to rewrap all the vehicles. Yeah, thanks. So right now there's Shark and there's beach billboards that are up all over. And that's probably one of the coolest things about the digital job, is being able to drive by and see your work right up there and how it's affecting everyone in the community. And it's cool because you listen to the stations and you hear, you know, for more information, head to thebeachmiami.com, to enter, head to lightmiami.com. And so it's working with the on-air guys, the sales reps, the managers, program directors to make sure that everything matches up. And there's only so much airtime on the air to talk about things, but online, it's kind of like freedom, everything's static, and you can work more with it. So it becomes a bigger extension of what's on the radio. They say yes to anything that they throw your way, which has been cool in my circumstance, because sometimes they'll be like, you know, can you voice this advertisement? Can you do this testimonial? Can you Photoshop this random thing? Can you go meet with this client? Can you go build this? You know, all sorts of things. And starting off, I just want to learn everything that there is, be as valuable as an asset as I can, you know, keep building up that resume and skills, and just kind of say yes to everything. And that way it lets you explore everything in the radio and broadcasting industry and see how many different levels and positions there are. And I think, you know, in the future, if you ever decide you want to focus more on something more than the other, then you have a big grasp of how it all works. Next is embrace social media, make it your best friend. And that goes hand in hand with marketing yourself and building up your personal brand and portfolio. Because especially right out of school, it was, let me get my website up, let me start blogging, let me start posting publicly on my social media pages, so when people look me up, they can see, wow, there's her presence and this is what she's all about.